Alright, I debated whether or not I should do this video, but what the hell. I came across this video asking the question, why do people lash out? And the person who was shooting the video went all law of attraction on it and went all vibration and complex, and I don't think they ever really explained why people lash out. And I got tired of watching after a while, so I was like, whatever. And I thought, let me simplify this, because this is really a lot more simple than people think. Your mind runs in context, okay? There's an overarching meta state that comes in contact with a context, and then an emotional reaction happens. That's really it. That's it. You don't have to get all law of attraction and vibration, or, it's that simple. So for example, people lash out when they wake up. You'll wake up or something will happen and you'll be running an overarching meta state of fear. And then you come in contact with a context. Something happens in your environment. You come in contact with a person, a place, a thing, something, a context happens. Those two things line up. That context makes you angry. So you'll be running a meta context. Your mind habitually will be running a meta context of fear. You'll come in contact with something that makes you angry and boom, lash out. That's how lash out happens. That's really it. That's all there is to it. You can get all complicated with, vibration and all this. Yes. The thing is that you will run a whole bunch of these all day long, and your experience is built of these meta states and these contexts, and that creates your reality, basically. And you, depending upon what metastate and what context line up together, will produce an emotion. And that's it. That's really it. And then it becomes your reality. And when you're really good at reading these things, you can see that people run these tiny little loops of the same things over and over and over again. And you can start to predict what their entire outcomes of their life is going to be. And because it's the same thing running on habit over and over and over again. And they think that they change, they think they grow, but they don't. It's the same damn set of contexts and overarching metastates. That's really it. That's all there is. And people like to get all mystic with it. Here's where the vibration thing happens. You get in the state where you're running this habitual pattern, you literally will draw that experience to you. So you're running that fear state, you're probably gonna end up plugging into you will plug into. It's like your computer port, right? Oh, I can't use the phone, there's the phone. Well, anyway, you got the computer, right? And you got the port. The port's open for something to plug in. That's it. And then you'll walk right into that situation where you plug into it. That's it. That's all there is. So you're running a metastate, comes in contact with a context. Now, it does get a lot more complicated and complex because these things line up to create this whole grid of stuff, which, by the way, I figured out how to line up the Lenormand cards in a way that creates the whole grid and shows you how those things and in what situations and what the outcomes will be. For those of you who said Lenormand cards can only be used they can't be used to get anything deep, I can go into your whole psychological state depending upon what things line up where. I can create the whole grid with this and then tell you what situations. I had a client once who was daring. He came to me for hypnosis and he was open to some unusual things, and so I lined up the grid with the Lenormand cards, and I saw how they all came together in pairs. And I told him, well, and this happens, this happens, this happens. And he was like, how the hell do you know that? Because that's how the mind works. So before you get all, woo, it's vibration from it creates, when you're angry or fearful, you'll draw something to you like that, yes. But it's really a lot simpler than they make it. And the reason that they make it so complicated is because they don't know how the mind works. I'm Lucky Links, as always, wishing you success and good fortune in all that you do. If you want me to do that to you and we can line up and figure out how it's working in your life, contact me. We'll do a reading. We'll do a reading like that. 779-302-8009 or conjurehope@gmail.com. And if you want to take a class in Lenormand, I got a basic class. I got a Grand Tableau class. I have a tarot class. I have a playing card class, I have a crystal ball class, and I got a Mexican Loteria class. And if you want to take one of my classes, contact me, same ways, and I'll get you set up, and we'll get you in one of the classes, and you will have a blast, and your abilities will improve. Have a great week. I'll talk to you soon.